past, many assumed that cultural differences were barriers that impeded communication and interaction. Today, effective global leaders believe that cultural differences, if well managed, are resources, not handicaps. In the next few minutes, we will have a look at some of the cultural components of Saudi's culture. These components are related to the business world. Saudi's commitment and time schedules are looser than Westerns. Saudis show a relaxed attitude toward time. Showing up late in a scheduled meeting is a common behavior, and establishing rapport with Saudis requires a longer period of time and much more small talk, so be patient. As one might expect in a high-power distance culture, rank and appearances carry great weight. In order to succeed in your dealings with Saudis, you must show respect for the seniority of the father, boss, and leaders. Bosses will use their authority to dictate what they believe is the way to go, and their reputation will be on the line if they fail. Others will depend on the boss for decisions, whom often has to make decisions with minimal information. Saudis place a high value on building personal relationships. They want to get to know someone fairly well before discussing business matters. Business matters are simply not discussed in the first meeting. You should wait until you have had a chance to establish a rapport. After many informal discussions at the president's office and during dinner, it may be appropriate to open the subject. Meetings are frequently interrupted by phone calls or by a worker want the boss to sign some papers. They might take a break in the middle of meetings to pray. Don't be surprised by the close proximity of Saudis to other people. Try to accept this as a way of showing hospitality. They might even include physical contact, like patting your back. Saudis will also use direct eye contact as a way of showing their admiration and attention. However, some behaviors are considered offensive. Avoid them. Privacy is not important. Friends and relatives visit regularly and often for what can be quite lengthy visits. Saudis draw great comfort and security from these relationships. Saudis are warm and hospitable people. Don't be surprised by the high and emotional tone that the Saudis use when they meet. This reflects their emotional appeal and feeling about the others, so be ready to be invited to a fancy dinner. Some Saudis enjoy eating with their right hands as the left is considered unclean. Don't hesitate to ask for silverware, or if you prefer, follow their example and eat with your hands. Be sure to wash your hands after eating in preparation for dessert. Handshakes and even hugs among associates are expected. A warm handshake and a pat on the back with those whom you've already met will be appreciated. Strict gender segregation is sanctioned by the state and society. Males and females who are not related should not interact in individual or group setting. However, women may work outside the home in setting where they do not have to interact with unrelated men.
صورت خلاص؟
يلا يا غالي يلا يا غالي تبعد كل فاسد حايس بلدنا، كل حاسد وفاسد تبعدوا عنا.